afternoon, and welcome to Viking Field for today's game between Mount Carmel and your St. Laurence Vikings. First, the starting lineup for Mount Carmel. Leading off, shortstop, number 11, Ed Howard. Batting second, second baseman, number 3, Tony Livermore. Batting third, first baseman, number 6, Josh Houston. Batting fourth, center fielder, number 24, Kevin Dowling. Batting fifth, DH, number 32, Justin Alvarado. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 19, Ethan Eimlich. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 27, Sebastian Estrada. Batting eighth, catcher, number 10, Nate Milante. Batting ninth, left fielder, number 1, Jason Thompson. And pitching will be number 9, Luke Pappas. And now, the starting lineup for your St. Laurence Vikings. Leading off, second baseman, number 21, Alex Gasparo. Batting second, right fielder, number 5, Jake Vera. Batting third, catcher, number 25, Matt McCormick. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 28, Vito Valinkas. Batting fifth, shortstop, number 10, Matt Dornbos. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 33, Mark Babbage. Batting seventh, pitcher, number 30, Matt Zahora. Batting eighth, DH, number 33, Jason Kroll. And playing third baseman will be number 8, Ryan Cummings. Batting ninth, center fielder, number 1, Luke Montgomery. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Viking Baseball. Today your St. Lawrence Vikings will be taking on the Caravan of Mount Carmel. On the mound today for the Vikings is the big junior, Matt Zahora.
We have a great day here for some Viking baseball. The weather is 66 degrees Fahrenheit with a slight breeze out towards right field. So, you guys know what that means. Ball's flying deep. Leading off for the Caravan, the shortstop, number 11, Ed Howard.
First pitch of the game is outside for a ball. 1-0 to start. Vikings coming off a win yesterday against this same Caravan team, 17-10. Very high scoring game. Second pitch in there, that one's a ball. 2-0. Pitch on the way from Zahora. That one's high and inside for a ball. 3-0. As Robbie said, perfect weather for baseball today. See if this ball flies out with the wind, he said.
And that's ball 4. Ed Howard will reach first base. Leadoff walk for the Caravan. That'll bring up second baseman number 3, Tony Livermore.
Now batting number 3, Tony Livermore.
First pitch of the at-bat on the way from Zahora. That one catches the outside corner for the first strike. 0-1 to start the at-bat to Tony Livermore. Pickoff attempt at first. That one gets away, but hits the fence and will stay in play. Decent lead for Ed Howard at first. Pitch on the way. That one's low for a ball. Count even at 1-1. One pitch on the way. Good breaking ball there from Zahor in there for a strike. 1-2. One-two pitch on the way from Zahora. This one's hitting the center field.
Monty giving chase. He drops it. And the ball's overthrown, but Vito will pick it up, and he will get the out at first. 8-3-4 force out on the play. Monty might have a little trouble seeing that one.
Now batting number 6, Josh Houston.
That one will be a fielder's choice. No error on the play because they got an out on the play. So 1 out, and that will bring up first baseman Josh Houston. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. 0-1 to start the at-bat. Tony Livermore is now on first. 1 out here in the top of the first. 0-1 pitch to Houston. This one's hit over the head of Ryan Cummings into left field.
Babbage will pick this one up, and Livermore will hold at second.
A high chopper got over the head of Ryan Cummings.
So after Houston reaches first, that'll bring up number 24, the center fielder, Kevin Dowling. First pitch to Dowling on the way. That one's down low for a ball.
On Carmel with a good opportunity here. The runners on first and second. Only 1 out. Heart of the order up. Cleanup hitter. 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's chopped foul. Count evens at 1-1. Time called by Dowling. Zahora checks on the runner at second. 1-1 pitch on the way. Low and away for a ball, 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way from Zahora. This one's hitting to right field. Vera chasing after it. He can't get
that
to it.
one's off the wall.
Throw this one in. 1 run will score.
No.
Oh, no, I'm
Nobody
sorry. No one
scores
scores
on
on the
that
play. That was the header on deck. So no one scores on the play. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Bases loaded for the designated hitter, number 32, Justin Alvarado. Zahora in a little bit of a pinch here in the first. Mount Carmel did apply pressure in yesterday's game, scoring 8 runs in the first. But the Vikes were able to chip away and pull through with a victory.
Bases loaded, 1 out here. Another big opportunity for Mount Carmel, as Robbie said. First pitch on the way. In there for a strike. 0-1. DH Justin Alvarado. Zahora checking on the right. 0-1 pitch on the way. High fastball. Got him swinging. 0-2. Nice pitch there from Zahora. Let's see if they go back to that same pitch or keep it low here to try to get double play. Big pitch here on the way from Zahora. Just outside for a ball. Count moves to 1-2. Good pitch there. One-two pitch coming. That one's inside for a ball. Count evens at 2-2. Bases loaded, 1 out. 2-2 count to the designated hitter, Justin Alvarado. Matt Zahora on the mound for the Vikings. His pitch on the way. There, he gets him looking. Very nice pitch, catching the outside corner there for the second out of the inning. That's a huge out there.
That'll be the second out of the inning. Bringing up the third baseman, number 19, Ethan Imlich. He'll look to get the Caravan on the board with bases loaded and 2 outs. We'll see what Zahora can give him.
First pitch on the way. This one's hit right back up the middle,
back
and that
up
will
the
get
middle.
through.
They're going to wave the runner from second.
1 run will score. Throw in from center field. 2 runs will score on the play. 2 out single there from third baseman Ethan Imlich to get the Caravan on the board in the top of the first. Very hard hit ball back up the middle. Runners now on first and second for right fielder Sebastian Estrada. First pitch on the way from Zahora. Outside corner called strike, 0-1. Start the at-bat. One pitch on the way. Foul ball. 0-2 the count. Big pitch coming here from Zahora, trying to get out of the first inning. Vikings trailing 2 early. 0-2 pitch on the way. This one's hit foul down the third base line. Count remains 0-2 as Estrada stays alive. Another 0-2 pitch on the way. That one's outside for a ball. 1-2 now. One-two pitch on the way. That one's way outside. Hits the wall. McCormick throw down to third. Out at third as Kevin Dowling tried to advance after the pass ball. McCormick with a laser down to third just in time for the third out of the inning, and the Vikes get out of it. At the end of half inning, Vikes trail 2-0. On the mound for the Caravan is left-hander Luke Pappas. And leading off for the Vikings will be second baseman Alex Gasparo. Vikings down 2 early here, looking to get back on the board, get those runs back. First pitch on the way. That one's a strike right down the middle as Gasparo showed bunt but pulled back. 0-1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on the way. This one's chopped to first baseman Houston. Gas hustling. He beats the throw to first. Great hustle from Gas out of the box. And he gets an infield single to start the inning for the Vikes.
Pappas unable to find the bag from the toss from Josh Houston. And Gas's speed will just beat you anywhere.
Great hustle and speed from Gas. Like you said, it seemed like Houston kind of hesitated there, throwing it to Pappas covering first.
Yep. With Gas on first, that'll bring up senior Jake Vera, the right fielder.
Third baseman playing in, protecting against the bunt. First pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0.
Vera did square to bunt there, but pulled back.
These two teams know each other very well. Catholic League Blue rivals play each other twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year. This one's bunted. Pitcher Pappas will play it, throw to first in time for the out. Sack bunt works, moving Gas over to second. And that will bring up the ever-dangerous catcher, Matt McCormick. heavy shift put on the Caravan. 3 infielders on the right side of the infield. That curveball's in the dirt. First pitch to McCormick is a ball, 1-0. But as I was saying, very heavy shift as they have 3 infielders on the right side of the infield. They brought the shortstop, Howard, over to the second baseman area, and the second baseman, Livermore, is into short right field. Another curveball outside, 2-0.
McCormick probably won't be seeing many fastballs today, as Mount Carmel knows him pretty well and what he can do.
He hit a home run yesterday in the game at Mount Carmel. Seems like the Caravan are pitching around him here. 2-0 pitch on the way. Gas on the way to third. No throw, and he steals third. Heads up base running from Alex Gasparo there. In the meantime, that pitcher's in there for a strike. 2-1 the count to McCormick. 1 out in the inning, and Gas now on third. 2-1 pitch on the way. Another curveball in the dirt. Good plate discipline from McCormick, 3-1. Three-one pitch on the way. McCormick swings and misses. Foul tip. Foul tip on the play. 3-2 the count. Let's see if they'll test McCormick here. I wouldn't be surprised if they just threw one in the dirt to try to get him swinging. I don't think they would test him with another fastball here. Long pause from Pappas. Pitch on the way. That one's low for a ball, and McCormick draws the walk.
Now batting at 28, Vito Malinkas.
After the 1-out walk from Matt McCormick, runners are now on first and second, and that will bring up first baseman Vito Valinkas. I apologize. First and third, not first and second, as Alex Gasparo did steal third during the last at-bat. First pitch is upstairs to Vito. 1-0 the count. No courtesy runner for Matt McCormick as he will run. Usually they get a courtesy runner for the catcher. However, that is not the case. 1-0 pitch on the way. Vito hits this one to third. Oh, it gets through. Gas will score. McCormick advances to second. Runners now on first and second following the RBI single, and that will bring up shortstop Matt Dornbos. The score is now 2-1 Caravan. Vikings looking to add a run here, tie it up, and even take the lead. Runners on first and second with only 1 out. First pitch on the way. Dornbos swings and misses at that one. 0-1 to start the at-bat.
Dornbos also with a home run yesterday in the victory over Mount Carmel. We'll see what he can do here.
One pitch on the way from Pappas. This one inside, almost hitting Dornbos. Count moves to 1-1. Pickoff attempt at second. McCormick gets back in safely after he tried to fake steal there. Count is still 1-2 to shortstop senior Matt Dornbos. Pitch on the way from Pappas. This one's hitting to right field. Right fielder chasing after it. In foul territory, makes the catch. A little confusion, and Coach Pete Lotus will go talk to the second base umpire. I saw it. out recorded, so there's 2 outs as the right fielder caught in foul territory, making a nice running catch for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up left fielder Mark Babbage. I think the dispute between Coach Lotus and the umpire was whether or not the shortstop of the Caravan got in the way of Matt McCormick trying to tag up. But nonetheless, runners will still be on first and second for left fielder Mark Babbage. First pitch on the way from Pappas. High and inside for a ball, 1-0. Quick pitch there from Pappas. That one looked upstairs. 2-0 the count. Check swing there from Babbage, but he held up. Another slide step. That one's high. 3-0 the count to Babbage. Three-0 pitch on the way. That one's called a strike. Babbage thought otherwise. However, umpire says that one caught the inside corner. Count moves to 3-1. Three-one pitch on the way. That one's called another strike. Babbage thought that one was low. However, the count is now full. So full count here with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Vikings trail the Caravan 2-1. Pitch on the way. Runners go. This one's hit to the shortstop. Throw to first in time for the third out. Vikings get 1 run back. However, they still trail the Caravan 2-1 after 1. We will be back for the second inning of play.
Leading off the inning for the Caravan will be the right fielder, number 27, Sebastian Estrada.
Estrada was up to bat in the first inning. However, there was a runner thrown out at third to end the inning. So he will be back up to bat with a new count. A little slip up there from Zahora on the mound. First pitch on the way. That one's low and away for a ball. 1-0 to start the at-bat to Estrada. Second pitch on the way. This one's hit between Cummings and Dornbos for a leadoff single to start the second inning for the Caravan. Throw at first. Ooh. As Estrada gets back into first safely, and that will bring up the 8-hitter catcher, Nate Milianti.
Now batting number 10, Nate Milianti.
First pitch on the way from Zahora. That one's outside for a ball, 1-0. Vito holding the runner at first. Pitch on the way. That one's in there for a strike count, evens at 1-1. One pitch on the way from Zahora. That one was low, I believe. Counts 2-1 now. That one's foul ball. Looked hit off McCormick. Count evens at 2-2. After the mound visit, the count is 2-2. Pitch on the way from Zahora. Got him swinging for the first out in the inning. Nice pitch there from Zahora to strike out the catcher, Milianti.
I got it.
Now batting number 1, Jason Thompson.
Now batting for the Caravan, number 1, playing left field, Jason Thompson. Thompson steps in with a runner on first base and 1 out. First pitch to him is a curveball. It gets him swinging for strike 1.
Beautiful pitch by Zahora to start the at-bat. Runner still on first, 0-1 count. Pitch on the way from Zahora. Another nice breaking ball. That one catches the inside corner. 0-2. 0-2 pitch on the way from Zahora. Fastball in the dirt gets him swinging. He's out as there's a runner on first, so there's no drop. Third. For the second out of the inning. Second straight strikeout for Zahora, and now the top of the order is up for the Caravan shortstop Ed Howard, who walked to start the game back in the first. First pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0 to shortstop Ed Howard. One 0 pitch on the way from Zahora. Another outside breaking ball. Count was to 2-0. Two 0 pitch on the way from Zahora. That one's in there for a strike. Nice slider. 2-1 the count now. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit, bring some cloud cover. Another nice slider in there for a strike. 2-2 the count now to shortstop Ed Howard. Two pitch on the way. This one's drilled down the third base line. Foul.
Good call there by the umpire.
Home plate umpire calling it foul. Let's see what happens.
That was foul. That was foul. It was.
And there's a little discussion here now that one looked as it was right down the line. I couldn't tell if it was fair or foul.
Not saying that I have perfect vision, but that ball was foul and did appear to be foul. Great call by the home plate umpire.
So after that little hoopla, the count is 2-2 now. 2 outs, runner on first. Shortstop Ed Howard still up to bat. This one's fouled away. Howard stays alive. Count remains 2-2. Two.
On the way from Zahora.
Got him
Strike
swinging. Foul tip, strike 3.
Great squeeze there by McCormick. And Zahora records 3 strikeouts to retire this side. And that'll bring up the Vikings in the home half of the second inning. Update over at Kavanaugh Stadium. Early in the first quarter, La Crosse is tied with the Caravan as they are playing Mount Carmel as well. La Crosse looking to pick up a win at home at Kavanaugh Stadium. Good luck, St. Laurence La Crosse. Leading off the home half of the second inning for the Vikings, pitcher Matt Zahora, and he gets hit. He'll take first base. Runs down there with no problem. After the hit by pitch, that'll bring up sophomore designated hitter Jason Kroll. Kroll, we think, got inserted to the lineup because of the left-handed pitcher on the mound. Usually that's Mike O'Shea's spot, but Kroll, the right-handed hitter, has a better view of the lefty pitcher.
Definitely hitter's advantage. Throw down to first, pickoff attempt. Zahora gets back in time. But, yeah, you're right. It is an advantage righty-lefty for a right-handed batter on a left-handed pitcher. First pitch on the way. That one gets away from him, and Zahora nearly got caught between first and second, but Milianti held on to that ball. Counts 1-0 to start the at-bat. Designated hitter Jason Kroll. As Robbie said, Kroll is a sophomore. However, he is becoming instrumental in the Vikings lineup as of late. 1-0 pitch on the way from Pappas in there for a strike. Counts 1-1 now. Pick-up attempt at first. Zahora back in, no problem. One pitch on the way. Curveball. And that one hit Kroll, and he sprints down to first. 2 straight hit by pitches to start the at-bat. Or to start the inning for the Vikings. Mound visit for the Caravan. Runners on first and second. Like I said, following the 2 straight hit by pitches, and that will bring up the 9-hitter, Luke Montgomery, playing center field today. Speedy left-hander. Wouldn't be surprised if the bunt sign was on, and Caravan agrees. Third baseman in, protecting the bunt. First pitch to Monty. He bunts, pops it up, however. caught by the pitcher, Pappas. Good communication there. Called for that one, and that will be the first out of the inning for the Vikings. And that will bring up leadoff hitter Alex Gasparo. Gas has been red hot as of late, and picking up where he left off today with an infield single to start the game and a stolen base. He later scored the only run of the game for the Vikings thus far. So runners are in first and second for him with one out. Luke Pappas still on the mound for the Caravan. First pitch on the way from him is upstairs for a ball. 1-0 to start the at-bat.
One 0 on the way from Pappas.
Checking the runners.
Gasparo asks for time, and he gets it. Pappas sets, delivers.
This one
Gasparo flies that one into right field. That one's over his head. One hops the base
hits
of
the wall. Zahora will be sent, rounding third. Throw home won't be in time. And the Vikings have tied it here in the second, 2-2 on the double from Gas.
After the Gasparo double, bringing home a run, that'll bring up right fielder number 5, Jake Vera. Vera had a nice sacrifice bunt back in the first inning. We'll see what he can do with runners in scoring position and only one out in the inning.
That last hit from Gas was a hard hit ball to right field, very high in the air. It was very hard for the right fielder to judge as the wind is blown out to right and the sun is beating on the right fielder.
First pitch to Vera, catches the outside corner for strike one.
2 runners in scoring position for Vera. Another great opportunity for the Vikings to take the lead here. That one's upstairs for a ball, 1-1 now. Matt McCormick on deck for the Vikings.
Here comes the 1-1 from Pappas.
Outside.
For ball 2.
Third baseman in protecting the bunt once again. The Vikings do like to play small ball. 2-1 pitch on the way from Pappas. This one is fouled. And this one will get out of play. Count evens at 2-2 for Jake Vera. Two pitch on the way from Pappas. Strike 3 to Jake Vera. Throw it on the first on the drop. Third strike gets him for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up the catcher, Matt McCormick, who reached on a walk back in the first inning. And they will intentionally walk Matt McCormick, his second walk of the day. And that will bring up cleanup hitter Vito Valinkis with bases loaded and 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Game tied 2-2. Courtesy runner for Matt McCormick will be Chris Seropian at first base. Yeah. First pitch on the way to Vito. This one's fouled off into the wasteland. We will never see that ball ever again. Oh, and 1 count to Vito now, fouling the foul ball. Pappas shaking off a sign. Here comes the pitch. This one's hit into center field. Dowling will call off his left fielder and make the catch for the third out of the inning. Vikings tie it up, and we will be back for the third inning of play.
Now batting number 3, Tony Livermore.
Leading off the top of the third for the Caravan will be second baseman Tony Livermore. Popped into a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Matt Zahora still on the mound for the Vikings. His first pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 to start the at-bat to Livermore. Pitch on the way. This one's chopped to second baseman. Gasparo makes the throw in time for the first out of the inning. Nice play from Gas there. Easy throw to first. Records the out, and that will bring up first baseman Josh Houston.
Now batting number 6, Josh Houston.
First pitch on the way. That one's in there for a strike. 0-1 to start the at-bat to Howard. I'm sorry, Houston. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 the count. Oh, 2 pitching away from Zahora looking for the strikeout, and he gets him swinging for the second out of the inning. Zahora looks to be in a little groove here for the Vikings. Recording 5 straight outs.
24, Kevin Dowling.
That will now bring up center fielder Kevin Dowling, batting cleanup today for the Caravan. First pitch to Dowling is fouled back. 0-1 the count. This one's hit down the line, foul. Count moves to 0-2.
We have an update from MacArthur Park, home of St. Laurence Vikings softball. After 2 innings of play, the Lady Vikings are on top of De La Salle 6-0.
In the meantime, the last pitcher's in there for a ball. That one gets him looking for the third out of the inning. 6 straight outs for Zahora, and we'll be back for the bottom half of the third.
Leading off the home half of the third inning for the Vikings is shortstop number 10, Matt Dornbos. Matt No Juice Dornbos, that is.
Now batting number 10, Matt Dornbos.
No Juice had the juice yesterday as he had a home run. As we did say earlier in the stream, let's see what he can do in this at-bat. As he flew out to right field in his first at-bat back in the first. First pitch on the way from Pappas in their first strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Sweeping curveball outside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. High and away for a ball. 2-1 the count to senior Matt Dornbos. That one hit Dornbos. Eats that one, and he will sprint down to first. Another leadoff hit by pitch. And that will bring up left fielder Mark Babbage. First pitch on the way to Babbage is hit to the shortstop Howard. He will throw to first in the dirt, and Houston can't make the play. Dornbos will advance to third. Heads up, base running there from Matt Dornbos following the throwing error.
After the error, that'll bring up pitcher number 30, Matt Zahora. Zahora reached base via hit by pitch back in the second inning, where he was then stranded at second base. He'll get the signs from Coach Pete with 2 runners aboard and nobody out.
Big opportunity for the Vikings, as Robbie said, runner in scoring position at third. Heads up base running for Matt Dornbos there as he advanced to third on the throwing error after it got away from Houston. This pitch gets all the way to the backstop, and Babbage will advance to second. Another heads up base running play from the Vikes. 1-0 the count, and now 2 runners in scoring position. 1-0 pitch on the way from Pappas. This one's hit to first baseman Houston. Makes the play, and Dornbos will hold at third.
Now batting number 33, Jason Kroll.
And that will bring up designated hitter Jason Kroll. He was also hit by a pitch back in the second inning. Runner still on second and third with now 1 out. First pitch to Kroll is fouled off. 0-1 to start the at-bat. One pitch on the way is upstairs for a ball. 1-1 to Kroll. Vikings toting the white uniforms today. 1-1 pitch on the way is fouled over the Viking dugout. 1-2 the count now. Caravan coming with their brown uniforms. My favorite uniform of the Vikings is by far the yellow ones. I do appreciate those. Very nice color representing St. Laurence. 1-2 pitch on the way. This one's hitting the center field. Center fielder Kevin Dowling will make the catch. Tagging
Dornbos.
from third is Dornbos. Nice throw in, but it gets up the line, and Dornbos will score. The Vikings take the lead here in the third inning, 3-2. Sack fly RBI for Jason Kroll, and that will bring up center fielder Luke Montgomery.
First pitch to Monty on the way. That one's way outside for ball one.
Mark Babbage held up at second on that sac fly RBI. So with 2 outs, Monty has a runner on second. 1-0 pitch on the way from Pappas. This one is fouled off the catcher's mask. Count moves to 1-1. One 0 pitch coming from Pappas here.
Upstairs, ball two. Count moves to 2-1.
Good eye there from Monty. Two and 1 the count. Pitch from Pappas. This one is popped up. Milianti behind home will make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. And after 3 innings of play, the Vikings take a 3-2 lead over the Mount Carmel Caravan. We'll be back for the 4th inning of play.
Number 32, Justin Alvarado.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Caravan will be right fielder Sebastian Estrada. Oh, I'm sorry. Designated hitter Justin Alvarado. I apologize. Justin Alvarado up for the Caravan. First pitch to him is a ball. Zahora still on the mound for the Vikings. His pitch is fouled off by Alvarado. Count moves to 1-1. Zahora, after a little bit of a rocky start, has come into a little zone here, recording 6 straight outs over the past 2 innings, and that one's in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch, 1-2 the count. One-two pitch on the way from Zahora. He goes back to the slider. This one's hit to gas. Easy throw for him for the 1st out of the inning. Good start to the inning for Zahora. And that will bring up 3rd baseman Ethan Einlach.
Now batting number 19, Ethan Einlach.
First pitch on the way from Zahora. Check down to first following this check swing. He did not go. 1-0 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. Nice off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Count evens at 1-1. Zahora has his off-speed stuff looking filthy today. Slider and curveball alike. 1-1 pitch on the way. Great pitch, but good eye there from Einlach. Count moves to 2-1. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one's a fastball in there for a strike, catching the outside corner. Count evens at 2-2.
2-2 from Zahora. Strike 3. Got him swinging on the fastball.
Beautiful pitch there from Zahora.
As Imlich goes down on strikes and Zahora records his 6th strikeout of the game.
Now batting number 27, Sebastian Estrada.
Following the strikeout, up to bat for the Caravan is right fielder number 27, Sebastian Estrada.
First pitch to him is in there for a strike, 0-1. Zahora working quickly here. 0-1 pitch on the way. Another beautiful pitch, and he is in a groove right now. 0-2 to Sebastian Estrada. I would go back to the same pitch if I was Zahora. Let's see if he does. And he goes to the fastball. Got him swinging. 9 straight recorded outs for Matt Zahora, and he is in a groove as the Vikings lead 3-2. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th as the Vikings look to add to their lead.
Leading off the home half of the 4th inning for the Vikings is second baseman number 21, Alex Gasparo.
Gas off to a great start today with a single back in the first and a double back in the second. Scoring twice today. First pitch to Gas is in there for a strike, 0-1. Luke Pappas remains on the mound for the Caravan. One pitch on the way. That one's upstairs for a ball. 1-1 to Gas. Pappas deals the 1-1 pitch on the way. Nice curveball. In there for a strike. Count is now 1-2 to Gas. Pitch on the way. Fastball got Gas looking for the first out of the inning. Following the strikeout, they'll bring up right fielder Jake Vera. 0 for 1 a day. However, he did have a sac bunt back in the first. Third baseman in protecting the bunt. He shows bunt. However, pulls back as that one was outside for a ball. 1-0. Good plate discipline there from the senior. 1-0 pitch on the way. Shows bunt again. Pulls back, but that one's in there for a strike. 1-1. Catches the outside corner. That one in the dirt. Ball 2-1 now to Vera. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Pitch on the way from Pappas. This one's hit into center field. Kevin Dowling under it, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up the catcher, Matt McCormick, who has been walked twice today. One time intentionally. Back in the second inning, he was walked intentionally. Yet again, the shift put on from the Caravan. Very, very heavy shift, and they're not even going to have anybody on the left side of the infield. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this. They're putting 4 outfielders in the outfield, moving the third baseman all the way to right center. This one's hit and right into the shift. The second baseman makes the play, throw to first in time for the third out of the inning. Vikings go down 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the fourth. We will be back for the top of the fifth. Leading off the top half of the fifth for the Caravan will be catcher Nate Milianti, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout back in the second inning.
First pitch on the way to Milianti.
Got him swinging. Nice breaking ball from Zahora. 0-1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on the way. Another nice pitch from Zahora. Foul tip. Caught by McCormick for a strike. 0-2 the count. I'm going with the breaking ball here from Zahora. He's had that pitch working for him today. 0-2 count. Strikeout count. Beautiful pitch from Zahora. Another strikeout. 10 straight batters retired for the Viking pitcher. 1 out here in the top of the fifth. And they'll bring up a pinch hitter, number 33. Number 33, Ryan Reinerson, pinch hitting for left fielder Jason Thompson. First pitch on the way. That one's in there for a strike. Beautiful backdoor slider. Gets him looking. Oh, and pitch on the way. This one's hit up the middle. Gas will make the play. Throw to first in time. 2 outs. 2 quick outs at that for Matt Zahora. And that will bring up the top of the order for the Caravan. Ed Howard, the shortstop. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a walk. First pitch to Howard is fouled off. 0-1 to start the at-bat. One pitch on the way from Zahora. This one's popped straight up and out of play by Ed Howard. Count moves to 0-2. Time called here. 0-2 count to shortstop Ed Howard. Matt Zahora on the mound for the Vikings still. He has been dealing after the first inning. This one's hit foul once again. Ed Howard stays alive. Zahora has retired 10 straight Caravan hitters, only giving up 2 runs today back in the first inning. Pitch on the way. 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and Zahora continues to dominate. Another strikeout to end the inning, and we will be back for the Vikings half of the 5th.
Now batting number 28, Vito Valinkas.
The Sox need out.
They can get besides Yohan Moncada and Tim Anderson. I don't know why they wanted to 2020. Leading off for the Vikings, half of the 5th inning will be Vito Valinkas. First pitch to him is a ball. 1-0 to start. 1-0 pitch on the way outside. 2-0.
Really? That's a steal. How many years?
Probably just one. They'll probably because the Diamondbacks are going to stink. 2-0 pitch on the way from Pappas. That one's in the dirt for a ball. Good eye from Vito once again. Count moves to 3-0. Nah, they wouldn't have traded him for him. 3-0 pitch. That one's in the dirt once again. Vito will trot down on the walk. Leadoff walk for Vito. Cloud cover covering the sun now. Wind picking up a little bit. Starting to become a little gloomy here at Viking Field. Shortstop Matt Dornbos will bat for the Vikings with no outs and a runner on first following the leadoff walk. And they will get a pinch runner for Vito at first. Anthony Leonard. The basketball player. Anthony Leonard at first. Mound visit for the Caravan. I didn't think of it. I'm sorry.
He's just big sophomore.
I always say this I'm a recruit. I think that's more of a. I think he'd rather have me say that than basketball player. So. Yeah. Credit. First pitch on the way to Dornbos in their first strike. 0-1 to start the at bat for the senior. Little positioning change for the Caravan. Justin Houston, who was playing first, is now playing third. I'm sorry, Josh Houston playing third. That pitch is upstairs for a ball. 1-1. And Ryan Reinerson, who pinch hit, is playing first. One pitch on the way. Curveball nearly hit Dornbos. Just missed. Counts 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way. This one's popped up. Tony Livermore, the second baseman, will catch it in shallow right field for the first out of the inning. And that will bring up left fielder Mark Babbage.
Now batting number 23, Mark Babbage.
Babbage is 0 for 1 on the day and reached on an error back in the third. First pitch to him is hit straight up in the air. Foul ball down the first base line. 0-1 count to Mark Babbage with a runner on first. Anthony Leonard pinch running for Vito Volinkis after he drew a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the fifth for the Vikings. Vikings leading 3-2 here. Pickoff attempt at first. Leonard gets back in time. A very low-scoring affair compared to yesterday. Vikings winning by a final of 17-10 against the same Caravan team at Mount Carmel. Different story today, only leading 3-2. Another pickoff attempt. Leonard gets back in time once again. Oh, one pitch on the way from Pappas. Curveball in there for a strike. That was a nice curveball. 0-2 count to Babbage now. Oh, 2 pitch on the way from Pappas. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good stop by Milianti. That one's a ball 1-2. Wow. 1-2 pitch on the way from Pappas. This one's drilled to center. However, Babbage got under a little bit. Kevin Dowling making a nice catch in center for the second out of the inning. Now bring up pitcher Matt Zahora.
Now batting number 30, Matt Zahora.
Spieth's going to lead going into the weekend, and he's going to choke like he has all year. What did that happen?
Zahora has had a great day on the mound for the Vikings. Let's see what he can do against his counterpart here. Pickoff attempt. Leonard gets back in safely. A little stumbled by the first baseman as he applied the tag. Hopefully both of them are okay. Zahora 0 for 1 today. He was hit by a pitch back in the second inning, though. Another pickoff attempt. That one gets away. Leonard will go for second. He could probably get third, and Coach Pete will send him. Oh, he holds at second, though. Following the throwing error by the pitcher, Pappas, Anthony Leonard is now on second base. Runner in scoring position for Matt Zahora with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat to Zahora in there for a strike. Nice pitch on the outside corner, 0-1 to start the at-bat. One pitch on the way from Pappas. That one hit Zahora. Second time Zahora's been hit by pitch today. Four Viking hitters have been hit by pitch today from Pappas, and they'll bring up designated hitter Jason Kroll, the sophomore.
Courtesy runner for Zahora. That'll be Mike O'Shea, as he will run for the pitcher, Matt Zahora. We'll see what Jason can do with a runner in scoring position.
Jason Kroll had a nice sac fly RBI back in the third inning. He has not recorded an official at bat yet. As we said before, he was hit by pitch and the sac fly. He has 2 outs and runners on first and second. First pitch on the way to him. Swinging strike. 0-1 to start the at bat. Pappas deals the 0-1. This one's fouled. Hard hit ball down the first base line. Out of play, however. 0-2. Slide step from Pappas. Got him swinging for the third out of the inning. Vikings strand 2. We will be back for the 6th inning of play as the Vikings still lead 3-2. Leading off the top of the 6th for the Caravan will be second baseman Tony Livermore. Matt Zahora still on the mound for the Vikings, pitching a dandy today. This one's hit down the third base line. Foul. 0-1 to start the at-bat to Livermore. Zahora sets and deals. Breaking ball low. Counts 1-1. One pitch on the way. Livermore slaps this one into right field. Over the head of Jake Vera. Hits the wall. Livermore heading to second. Vera throws it in. Livermore in there with a stand-up double to lead off the top of the 6th for the Caravan. And that will bring up third baseman Josh Houston.
Now batting number 6, Josh Houston.
Houston's 1 for 2 on the day with a single back in the first. He's also scored a run. He has a good opportunity to drive in a run for the Caravan with a runner on second and no one out here in the top of the 6th. Vikings looking to maintain their 3-2 lead. First pitch of the at-bat on the way from Zahora. This one's hit to shortstop. Dornbos will throw to third. Run down now. Tony Livermore in between second and third, and they record the out. Heads up baseball from the Vikings there. Matt Dornbos, recognizing that Tony Livermore was running from second to third on a ground ball hit to short, throws to third, records the out. Big time out there from the Vikings. Fielder's choice there. Josh Houston on first, and with one out, that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Kevin Dowling, with a runner on first. Double play opportunity for the Vikings. Infield at double play depth. First pitch to Dowling in the dirt. Good stop from McCormick. counts 1-0. Dowling also 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout. Pickup attempt at first. Houston back in safely. One 0 pitch on the way to Dowling. That one's low. 2-0 the count now. Still a nice day for baseball despite the sun not shining anymore. Clouds covering the sun. Still nice temperature. Wind still blowing out to right field. Nice stop by McCormick once again. Count is 3-0. 3 straight balls from Zahora. Pitch on the way from Zahora. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. 3-1. See if Zahora comes back with another fastball or another off speed. 3-1 count, a hitter count. That one's a fastball inside for ball 4. Kevin Dowling draws the walk. Now with runners on first and second and 1 out, that brings up designated hitter Justin Alvarado. We have a pinch runner at second for Josh Houston. Number 13, Gavin Terry will pinch run for Houston at second. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Justin Alvarado stepping in for the Caravan. Matt Zahora still on the mound for the Vikings. Righty on righty matchup here. Double play possibility still there with a runner on first and second. First pitch. I guess that one was low. 1-0 the count. Zahora checking on the runner at second. 0-1 pitch on the 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's hitting to right field. Vera tracking it, makes a nice catch. Runner tagging from second, makes it to third. Nice running catch from Vera. Sack fly. Gets the runner to third, and with 2 outs, that will bring up left fielder now, Ethan Einleck. Started the game at third. However, he's moved to left field. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. And Dowling takes second. However, that pitch is in there for a strike, 0-2 the count. 2 outs. Big pitch coming up here for the Vikings. Matt Zahora looking to record the final out here in the 6th inning. 2 runners in scoring position now with 2 outs. Ethan Imlek up to bat for the Caravan.
Oh, 2 on the way from Zahora. Slider.
Oh, he's going to say, wait, what happened? And they're going to say he's out. They're going to say he swung. Home plate umpire calls out.
Home plate umpire.
However, the second base umpire called no swing. They're going to discuss it now. Vikings huddling as if they made the last out. Mount Carmel coach wants the umpires to discuss it, and they will. And they're going to say he's out.
Home plate umpire does have the call on that one. You can go to the base umpire if the home plate umpire wants help with the call. So the home plate umpire is going to say that he swung, and that is out number 3 and a strikeout for Matt Zahora, giving him 10 on the day. Sean Papp is still on the mound, working for the Caravan in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Luke Pappas. Why did I think Sean Pappas? I'm not sure.
Leading off, the bottom of the 6th for the Vikings will be the speedy center fielder, Luke Montgomery.
Now batting number 1, Luke Montgomery.
Lefty on lefty matchup here to start the bottom of the 6th. Third baseman in protecting the bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on the way. Monty shows bunt. Howard pulls back. That one's outside for a ball. 1-0 to start the at-bat for Montgomery. Shows bunt once again. Pulls back. Another ball. 2-0. Good eye there for Monty. Alex Gasparo on deck for the Vikings. That means the top of the order is up next. Luke Montgomery in the 9-hole once again for the Vikings. Mound visit for the Caravan. Wind continuing to blow out to right field. Not as sunny as it was, however, it is still a nice day for baseball. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one's outside once again. 3-0 the count to Montgomery. That one's in there for a strike. Good take from Montgomery. 3-1 the count. Starter still on the mound for the Caravan. 3-1 pitch on the way. This one's hit to short. Howard making the play. Throw to first in time for the out. Monty grounds out to short to start the home half of the 6th for the Vikings. And that will bring up the top of the order, Alex Gasparo for the Vikings.
Gas 2 for 3 on the day, scoring 2 runs and has a stolen base. He'll look to get things started here with 1 out already in the 6th inning.
First pitch to Gas is a ball, 1-0. Shows bunt. That one's in there for a strike, however. Count moves to 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swinging. Check swing, however, home plate umpire says he swung. Count moves to 1-2. That seemed to be a good call. Same call as was made last inning. Here's the 1-2 from Pappas. That one's high and away for a ball. Count even to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to second baseman Alex Gasparo. Gas has scored twice today. Pitch to him. Curveball. That one's upstairs for a ball. Count is now full. Full count pitch on the way. This one's fouled straight back. Gas stays alive, and we did not get a flinch in the press box. Very impressive as that ball was hit pretty hard. Jason Dornbow is the brother of Matt Dornbos, working the camera today. Shout out to him. Full count pitch on the way. That one's way outside. And that's ball 4. I don't think Gass seems to understand that. And now he will take his base. He was very ecstatic when he realized that was ball 4 as he threw his bat. Good take there from Gass. Great at bat as he draws the 1-out walk. And that will bring right fielder Jake Vera up to bat.
First pitch to Vera, he squares the bunt. That ball's inside for ball 1.
Good take there from Vera. Third baseman in once again, protecting the bunt. Vikings love to play their small ball, and the Caravan know this. 1-0 pitch on the way. Squares the bunt, pulls back. However, this one's in there for a strike. Counts 1-1.
One on the way to Vera.
Upstairs for a ball. 2-1 the count. Fingernail. Two-one pitch on the way. That one in there for a strike. Nice pitch from Pappas. Count evens at 2-2. Two pitch coming from Pappas. Curveball. Good stop by Bilianti. That one's in the dirt and outside. Count is now full. Alex Gasparo at first base following the 1-out walk. Jake Vera has made the count full here. Luke Pappas still on the mound for the Caravan. Full count pitch on the way. That one over the head of Vera, and he draws a walk. Back-to-back walks drawn by the Vikings. Very good plate discipline shown.
And that'll bring up the slugging catcher, number 25, Matt McCormick. 2 runners on base and 1 out in the inning. We'll see what's going on with McCormick and the Mount Carmel defense as they will bring Ed Howard, the shortstop, to right over the second base area. That eliminates the ground ball double play. Well, not necessarily unless Ed Howard
Fields it right up the middle.
Yep, and takes it himself.
Last time Matt came up to bat, there was a very, very drastic shift as they used 4 outfielders and had no one on the left side of the infield between second and third. They can't do that here as there is a runner on second and first. 1 out for McCormick, and he calls time. McCormick 0 for 1 today. He has drawn 2 walks, however. 1 intentional, 1 non-intentional.
First pitch to him on the way. That's a fastball low and away for ball 1.
Good eye from McCormick. This has to be scary for a pitcher. One of the best hitters in the state. Late in the game, clutch situation, runners on first and second. That one hit McCormick. Hits him right in the back, and he eats that one and runs down to first. That's 5 hit batters for
He'll
Pappas
get a
today.
courtesy runner. That's number 13, Chris Seropian. Steps in as McCormick caught some sweet chin music. And we have our first McHugh race of the day coming late in the game.
Pitching change for the Caravan. Luke Pappas will leave after 5 innings and a third of work.
And that'll bring into the game number 23. Nick Vitariti.
Now pitching for the Caravan will be senior Nick Vitariti.
Now pitching Nick Vitariti.
update from MacArthur Park and St. Lawrence Vikings softball. The girls lead 8-0 after 6 innings of play. In the 6th inning, I should say. They are still at the plate, and we will check back in with you with a final score later today.
Now batting for the Vikings, Vito Valinkis. He hits this one straight up in the air. This one's hit deep enough for Gas to tag. Let's see if he tags from third. He will. Throw in from the outfield will come to the cutoff man, and the Vikings add some insurance to their lead, 4-2 now. After the sac fly, RBI from Vito Valinkis. With 2 outs in the inning, that brings up senior shortstop Matt Dornbos. Runners on first and third as Vera also tagged up from second to third. Seropian holding at first, however.
No juice Dornbos at the plate for the Vikings. We'll see what he can do with 2 outs already and a runner on third. Pitcher steps off, eyeing Vera at third.
Pitcher gets his sign. First pitch on the way to Dornbos. He drills this one into left field. That'll be an RBI 2-out single for Dornbos. To add to the Viking lead, they now lead 5-2. Great piece of hitting there from Dornbos.
After the Dornbos single, that'll bring up number 23, the left fielder, Mark Babbage. Babbage 0 for 3 on the day, but did reach base on an error back in the 3rd inning. We'll see what he can do coming up with 2 outs and a runner on second and first here in the bottom of the 6th.
This one drilled just past Coach Pete. Foul ball. 0-1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 pitch on the way to Babbage. Curveball in there for a strike. Nice pitch catching the outside corner. Count moves to 0-2. A little mishap there as the ball gets away from the pitcher on the throwback from the catcher. Brett Bazzelli and Billy Ernst warming up in the bullpen for the Vikings. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one's in the dirt. Runners will advance.
Seropian stands up into third, and Dornbos trots into second base. 2 ducks on the pond for Babbage with a 1-2 count. We'll see if Babbage can get the job done, bringing these 2 Vikings home. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Babbage. 1-2 pitch. That one's upstairs. Count evens at 2.
Good eye there from Babbage. Staying alive. That curveball's blown away for a ball. Count is now full with 2 outs. Full count pitch on the way. Got him looking for the final out in the bottom of the 6th. The Vikings will look to close it out in the top of the 7th. However, they extend their lead to 5-2, get some good insurance runs. We'll be back for the 7th inning of play.
Matt Zahora is returning out to the mound for the Vikings. Try and finish what he started today.
Coming to bat for the Caravan in the top of the 7th will be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Right fielder Sebastian Estrada leading it off.
Now batting number 27, Sebastian Estrada.
Estrada's 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a K. Zahora looking for the complete game here. First pitch fouled off for a strike, 0-1.
One on the way from Zahora to Estrada. Curveball in there for strike 2. 0-2 to Estrada.
Very nice pitch there from Zahora, getting the call in the outside corner. 0-2 pitch on the way. Slider had him crossed up, however, he hits a short dribbler to second. Gas makes the throw for the first out of the inning. The sure-handed Gasparo making a nice play. Nate Milianti now batting for the Caravan. That slider catches the inside corner. Very nice pitch there for Zahora. 2 outs away from a complete game. 0-1 pitch on the way. This one's drilled into center field. However, Milianti got under it. Making the catch in center field is Luke Montgomery. The Vikings are 1 out away from a regular season sweep of the Caravan.
2 outs here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up Ryan Reinerson, the first baseman who subbed in late in the game. He's in to face Zahora. Breaking ball outside for ball 1.
Zahora looking for the backdoor slider there. However, that one couldn't catch the outside corner. 1-0 pitch on the way from Zahora. High fastball. A little too high upstairs. 2-0 the count. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one's in there for a strike. Count moves to 2-1. That one's low for a ball. 3-1 the count.
Here comes the 3-run from Zahora. That one's outside, ball 4. 2-out walk for the Caravan. That'll bring them to the top of the lineup.
Ed Howard.
Ed Howard will now bat.
First pitch to Howard is a ball. 1-0 to start the at-bat.
I was guarding him a little bit, but he got a lot of someone yacked. It was hilarious.
1-0 pitch is low and away for a ball. 2-0 to Ed Howard.
I had some free throws at the end. But yeah, it was a close game. This one doesn't. I know, but
2-0 pitch. That one's also low and away. Zahora can't really find the strike zone right now. 3-0 the count. Let's see what he throws here. You think fastball, Robbie?
Yep, I'm going to go with fastball. He's going to try and get himself back into this at-bat. 3-0 to Howard. So we're going to expect fastball. Unless things get frisky and he goes off speed.
3-0
He
pitch.
does go fastball right down the gut.
That one's in there
3-1's the
first.
count.
Tying run is on deck for the Caravan as the Vikings lead by 3 here in the 7th. That one's upstairs for a ball as Ed Howard draws a 2-out walk to keep the Caravan alive once again.
And that'll bring up Tony Livermore, who represents the game-tying run. He has to come all the way around to score to tie this one up. Vikings do have 2 outs already in this inning.
Looks like they will stick with McCormick to make the last out here. Zahora, not McCormick, Zahora, to finish out this game. He's done a great job pitching an absolute dandy so far, allowing only 2 runs back in the first inning. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Tony Livermore at the plate for the Caravan.
First pitch to Livermore on the way from Zahora. He swings and misses on a curveball.
Beautiful,
Strike 1.
beautiful off-speed pitch there from Zahora.
We only have 4 hits.
Wow, you're right. We hit by pitches.
0-1.
On the way, Livermore hits this one down the first baseline, but it is foul.
0-2 is the count to Livermore. 1 strike away from a Viking victory. We'll see what Zahora comes with at Livermore. Most likely going to be an off-speed pitch. It's been on all game.
I wouldn't be surprised if he looked for the backdoor slider here or a curveball coming at his shoes.
Here it comes.
Zahora looking for the complete game. Checking the runner.
He
0-2
delivers.
pitch. Sets and deals. Backdoor
Curveball.
slider.
Just outside.
Not enough zip on that slider as he couldn't catch the outside corner. 1-2 the count to Livermore as he stays alive.
1-2 on the way from Zahora. He checks the runner. Delivers. That one's in the dirt. 2-2.
Good eye there from Livermore.
2s are wild on the scoreboard right now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
2 runners on.
Two pitch for Zahora. This one's hit right back at him up the middle. And they will send him.
Not going to have enough on that one. Reinerson comes across to score.
Caravan cut the lead to 5-3. Tying run now on first base following the RBI single from Livermore to keep the game alive. And that will bring up the third baseman, Josh Houston.
Now batting number 6, Josh Houston.
And now Coach Pete Lotus will make a change. Let's see who the Vikings go with. They're going to go with Vito Valinkis, the sophomore, to close this one out, as Ed Alvarez will come into play first.
The sophomore South Carolina recruit Vito Valinkis coming in for, would this be a save, Billy?
It would
This
be
would be a save.
save opportunity for Vito, the very hard-throwing, versatile player.
Update from MacArthur Park and girls softball. They have finished the game, and girls softball has taken a victory over De La Salle. 8-0 is the final from MacArthur Park. Great job, Lady Vikings.
Now pitching Vito Valinkis.
As we said before, Vito Valinkis will come into pitch. Looking for the save, Ed Alvarez into play first. Matt Zahora coming out after pitching 6 2/3. Great job for him. 1 out away from a complete game, however, he couldn't get it done. Still a great performance, though. Josh Houston up for the Caravan, looking to keep the game alive. First pitch to him is upstairs from Vito. Counts 1-0. Tony Livermore represents the game-tying run at first. If Josh Houston was to come around and score, he would take the lead for the Caravan. 5-3. Vikings still on top. That one over the head of Houston. Howard holding at second. 2-0 the count. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Josh Houston up for the Caravan.
On the way to Houston from Valinkis. That's strike one. Good pitch, good fastball from Vito. Some nice movement.
Vito, the very hard thrower on display. That one was heat from Vito. 2-1 pitch. Another fastball. Houston can't catch up. 2-2. Vikings 1 pitch away from winning this game. Outfield shaded to the left.
Vito sets 2-2.
Pitch on the way. This one's
Houston
chopped.
grounds this one to Dornbos at short. Dornbos over to Ed for the out.
Great
and this
play.
ball game is over.
Great play by Dornbos. Good throw and a nice stretch by Ed to end this game. Vikings win a pitching duel today, 5-3. Player of the game has to be Matt Zahora. Great performance from him on the mound. At one point, he had retired 11 straight hitters, and he is wearing the pink bike helmet. Thank you for tuning in today. Another Viking win as they remain undefeated on the season and sweeping the Caravan in their regular season.
Jump off to a 2-0 start in Catholic League play.
Indeed.
And next game we've got next game is Thursday. We do not know who that's against. We'll have an update on Twitter. Go check us out at Viking Athletics.
However, we do know Friday we will resume and complete the game against Montini, tied 12-12 in the 8th inning. Thank you for tuning in once again. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And as always,
Wait. We have the team that they are playing on Thursday. Thursday is against Neuqua Valley. Is that a home or away game? That's an away game at Neuqua Valley. So we will not see you then, or Friday. Next time we will see you is, I'm not sure. But Billy, take us out of here.
as always, Burbank, stay classy.